What's going on, everyone? This week, the Messiah returns, death threats, and teasing the pink. Do 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 do. What's going on, everyone? We're here with episode 150, Raise at the Bat, of the Storm of the Beach podcast, talking about all things great and garbage this week. What's going on, Keelan? And congratulations for making 150.
Thank you for having me on this very special episode that we've prepared nothing particularly special for.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you count, obviously, just some quality time together is something special, Isaac.
I think that's special.
No, we're so good.
I always think it's special.
Oh, it's
Quality time's always good. Makes me feel loved.
And I mean, we're not getting quality time with our listeners per se, but I also like to think that our listeners get some quality time with us.
Mm. Yeah, very true.
It's just not reciprocated. Just
and that's why we like
it. Yeah. But yeah, no. What has been going on? Been fucking around with Pro Tools. It's not related to building things. It's music software. It's doing my head in. Everything's in a different place. But learning things is fun or whatever. You're meant to keep learning or something. It's the grind set.
Yep.
And Emma was away for the weekend, so I played a lot of RuneScape.
Sweet.
Hell yeah.
Very good.
What's going on with you?
Well, last week I made a trip to Canberra for work last Thursday. Fucking cold down there. My toes were frozen by the time I walked from my tin coffin connector from Sydney into the terminal.
Was it Rex?
No, it was... what was it? Something operated by Virgin, Rex equivalent, some sort of link. It wasn't Qantas Link, but it was something Link, Regional Link, I don't know, something like that. Tiny little aircraft, one seat on one side, two seats down the other. Smartly, I chose the single seat side on my seat selection. But you know, it's a small plane when you carry on has to go underneath.
There was no overhead luggage.
There was, but it wasn't big enough to fit my bag in.
Oh, wild.
Yeah.
I've Googled Virgin regional flight, and the first thing that come up is Sydney to Denpasar.
Well, that checks out, actually. It means they do regional flights to both of Australia's capitals.
For those not in the know, obviously, Denpasar is where the international airport is for Bali.
Yep.
Jordan Ngoe's second home, or such. Yeah.
As we know, Bali is is Australia's offshore capital, as opposed to Canberra being its onshore capital. But yeah, I was up at 2:45 last Thursday morning, and then travelled, and then did a full day of work, and then got to sleep fairly early, and had a nice long sleep, which was very much needed. Had some pho, had some other noodle dish from the closest takeaway shop possible, which was literally right next door to the reception of my hotel. Not going to lie, a bit disappointed. It wasn't great.
Oh, the pho wasn't good?
No. I walked in and asked, what do people normally get? What do you recommend?
Ooh.
And he was like, well, you know, pho's like the Vietnamese thing, so probably that. But he wasn't like...
Did he say it like that? Like
it's
really,
sort of like
really
that. He
uninspired?
Yeah, he wasn't exactly enthused by the question and or selling it to me. So I was a bit pretty unconvinced. And then obviously I got a takeaway. So I did 50% of their job for them, which was assembling the pho. because it came in 17 different containers.
To be fair, at least you got to assemble it, because otherwise it would have just been, you would have got no fucking soup in that takeaway container.
Yeah. That's true. I even asked what cuts of meat that people normally get, and he was like, "Oh, I don't know, like the rare one, and I don't know, the fatty one, I think."
Was this a white dude working?
No.
At the Vietnamese restaurant?
It was all Vietnamese people working in there. Not strong accent, obviously, clearly born here, but yeah, I should have gone down to Pha King instead of the one that I went to, which was 3 doors down the other direction from where I went, but they didn't have a
kryptonite.
And yeah, an obvious online presence, or as an obvious online presence as that place, which was, yeah. So yeah, I ended up, I would have been really pleased if I was at home with that dish, because I got, I think, 6 takeaway containers with my order, because I ordered a few things.
You would have reused the containers?
Yeah, exactly. And they were in perfect condition, but I was like, to be honest, I actually probably could have washed them and then put them in my bag and carried, because they don't weigh anything, obviously. But I was, just a bit disappointed. Just, I guess, tired. Didn't want to deal with it, so I just put them all in the bin. But I got some spring rolls.
One of them was a metal bowl, or did that come with?
No, that was in my hotel room. I just needed a bowl big enough to put all the pho in.
I'm surprised it was like, your hotel room had a metal bowl, if I'm honest.
Oh, it had a full, not even, I guess,
not kitchenette, but like actual kitchen.
Yeah, like literally two electric burner hob, a mini, obviously a mini fridge, a little drawer dishwasher, yeah, everything, pots, pans, toaster, all the stuff you would need to, I guess, self cater there. But yeah, that was the biggest, well, not the biggest, the most convenient sized bowl like thing in the cupboard there that wasn't, breakfast bowl size, that I could actually, so I could fit all the pho in.
Yeah.
The liquids, the various liquids
tasty.
that I got came in pouches, in sealed pouches. A bit like,
like when you buy a pouch of soup from the grocery store, when you tear the top open and microwave it, like a pouch of rice as well.
Yeah, like a pouch of rice, except it had like a resealable top, so I could have like poured a bit out and then saved it. But it was interesting.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Pulling hot pouches of soup out of a plastic bag. A paper bag. And then grabbing them, I was like, "Fuck, that's hot."
Well,
but obviously, putting it in a cooking pot that was sitting in a cold hotel room, cooled down fairly rapidly.
I like to bring back the grapevine for these paper bags.
Yes, absolutely. Because I went to carry it and leave, and he was like, "Oh, I recommend you hold it by the bottom." So I had a 2-hand job getting back into the hotel. I had to hold it by the top and the bottom.
What if you were going to walk by the convenience shop on your way back for a beverage, and then
drink that beverage
on your walk back to the hotel?
Exactly. You know what I did? On my way back next door into the hotel reception, I stopped in and grabbed a 4-pack of beers from the fridge in the reception that I saw on my way in. And then I was dangling a 4-pack of beers by my pinky underneath the bag.
How did you open the door?
Nowhere else to hold them, yeah.
Did you ask a passerby to open the door for you?
Grapevine paper bags.
And I brought my dinner home tonight in a paper bag, and it was raining.
And
I don't know, pick one. Do you want people to walk places, or do you want people to drive and pick up their food? Because
no, paper bags would be fine in our environment, right? Where the land of fire and flood, they hold up well to both, right?
I've got nothing for that. It's just so idiotic.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
It doesn't make it. Look, like, I get if you're a Woolies and you're giving out, 1 billion paper bags in a go, and people are going there to do groceries. You can take a reusable bag with you. But when I'm on my way home from a run and feel like picking up dinner on the way home because I've just been in the rain for conservatively an hour and 15 minutes, I didn't take a fucking bag with me, mate. All right?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I barely have pockets for my keys, dude. Ruins the aerodynamics. Anyway.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
enough. That's enough.
exactly.
Okay, boomer moment, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I got, I guess grapevine. I got charged $4 each for spring rolls.
For those little spring rolls too.
Yeah, they were $4 each, and it said on the menu spring rolls, right?
Dude.
Yeah, it said on the menu spring rolls, right? Spring rolls, implying more than one. And I said, "Oh, I'll have the spring rolls, thanks," because they were $4. And he was like, "Oh, it's only one." I was like, "Well, I guess I'll get two of them."
What you should have legitimately argued that it was plural, so it should at least come with two, and then you would have got 2 for 1.
Yeah, I guess. Like, I was just too tired at this point. I just wanted my food.
I'm just
I just wanted something.
What was under the spring rolls? Is that rice and shit?
Hold on, I need to look at the photo again.
Can't remember what you had for dinner a week ago.
I was awake for I don't know 17 hours at that point. So
I thought I was going to hate this beverage that I bought on sale, but this Bobby ginger beer is quite good.
all right, there you go.
Probably because it just tastes like ginger.
Well, there you go.
Lines up, yeah.
To be fair, there are bad ginger beers.
There's bad full sugar ginger beers. Where did Matt say he was doing comedy the other day? Butterham. I'm pretty sure their ginger beer tastes like ass.
Yeah, they're the big ginger guys.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Is it their one that's bad, or is it a different one that's bad? One of them's bad. It's not Bundaberg.
No, I took them out of the container because they looked so pathetic within the container because it was a full size takeaway container with 2 fucking spring rolls in it that cost me $8 fucking dollars.
Taxpayer dollars. Don't fucking joke to me.
That was my my recommended dry noodle stir fry dish. Underneath that, so there was a bit of meat and a few other crispy veggie bits, and then some noodles. And then that came with, I don't know, man. That came with the broth that's in the front, I believe, based on the writing on the bag. So you like dipped it in the broth. But yeah,
Weird.
I don't know. I ordered the rare beef with the pho, and
didn't look very rare by the image.
And it was already cooked, and I wasn't particularly happy about that. Just all around not great experience, I'll be honest.
Well, I keep walking past this pho place near me called Pho Pasteur, which is famous in Vietnam, and the name is very French. And I watched, I really am getting old. I watched What's on Parramatta, which is like, one of those community website ones that just post about Parramatta, funnily enough. And the video was like, where's your favorite place to eat in Parramatta? And the first person's like, Pho Pasteur. Well, she said Pho Pasteur. I was like, I don't think it's pho, lady. But anyway.
It's the fake church guy.
Yeah.
He's a faux pastor.
Faux pastor. Which, funnily enough, is around the corner from Faux Master, like unironically. So we've got Faux Pastor and then Faux Master. But anyway, and then all the comments are just raving about this restaurant. So if you come visit, we'll have to try the Faux Pasta.
Yeah. Okay.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Jesus.
Fair enough.
We'll
very good.
To Faux King or whatever the other one was.
Yeah. Yeah. Did I ask what's going on with you?
Yeah, I said I played RuneScape.
Oh yeah, that's right. Good stuff. All right, Butcher of the Week.
Cool. Got a few. I'm going to firstly push the Dogs banner team under the ropes, the cheer squad, I guess, or I don't know. I don't know if it's the cheer squad or the socials team that actually does this kind of thing. But anyway, the people that created the banner for the boys to run through. Obviously, it was Timmy English's 150th game, so like fucking congrats or whatever. But they've what they've done is they've done a false news because they've said can dominate the ruck. First line of the banner.
First
Factually
line.
Incorrect.
Didn't even bury it.
And then and then said scores goals on a whim for 150 games. We've loved watching Tim, which is fine. There's a rhyme with whim and Tim. Just get rid of the can dominate the ruck section because
Factually inaccurate.
he's a what we call a hybrid athlete.
Yep, correct.
And not particularly the ruckiest of rucks.
No,
probably fucks though.
True. In the basketball world, he might be described as a stretch big.
Yeah. In the way that he's been put on a medieval torture rack and then wound up and stretched.
Yep. Yes.
Great footy player. I'll say it once. I'll say it again. Just not a great ruck. Yeah. Anyway, Ruckcraft is dead or something. Don't skip ahead. Actually, Ruckcraft isn't dead. Amen.
Ow. Fair enough. I have nominated Ballina Council. Now they have a chance. They have a chance to fix this, and particularly their events coordination team. So this past weekend there was meant to be 2 events on. Some sort of Riverside, and both afternoon/evening events, some sort of Riverside festival at Wardell, home of the Wardell Pies, and also
some
sort
have
of
done it in Wardell, in the abandoned back of the pub.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I suppose so. And then
picturesque lunch spot that.
And then there was meant to be I think Ballina Winter Festival or something like that.
Ooh.
Somewhere in Ballina. Also on Saturday. Both towns are in Ballina Shire Council region. So you'd and to promote small flooded town economy, you would have expected that they would have organised it on a separate day, so more people would go to the small town thing, and then vendors also didn't have to choose and then pick the bigger option because they're more likely to make more money and all that sort of fun stuff.
Yeah.
Now, they have an opportunity to fix this because both events got cancelled because of the weather. So they got postponed until the end of August, at least for the Wardell one. I don't know what Ballina's doing with their thing.
That's
but
fucking ages away.
Yeah.
They're just that busy.
For literally like 5 weeks, they put it off.
Wardell is bussing, dude.
Yeah. So, not looking out for the little guy, I guess. Lack of organisation skills, Butcher of the Week, Ballina Shire Council events booking team.
Yeah,
but they have a chance to rectify.
They've got opportunities.
Yep.
My third one is related to an event as well. And my nomination is the Australian population.
Oh, okay.
So in the last week, on the weekend, in fact, we had the hottest 100 of all time Australian songs.
Mm-hmm.
So we're talking greats such as AC/DC, Paul Kelly, and such. Missy Higgins.
Yep.
The Veronicas.
Midnight Oil.
Midnight Oil were definitely on there. The Beds were burning.
Mm-hmm.
And number two, second best Australian song of all time, Nosebleed Section by the fucking Hilltop Hoods, dude.
I don't hate it.
I hate it so much.
It's one of their better songs.
Well, yeah, but the Hilltop Hoods are not the second best Australian act of all time by any means. They're just. Oh, I think it's the fault mostly all them goddamn New Zealanders coming over here and then voting in the hottest 100.
And they do love hills over there.
They do love hills. I fucking hate the Hilltop Hoods. I said, because obviously, being a band, we were talking about it in the band chat. Just the countdown in general.
Is that, just clarify, is that a chat amongst your band members, or is that a chat where band people then go to talk about things? People who are banned from other chats go to talk about things.
Sorry, it's it's a chat amongst Salty Season members called Salty Seaman.
Sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're not very creative, ironically.
Or inclusive.
No. Well, we would be if we actually... I think Harry originally had a female bass player. So there you go. He tried to be inclusive, but she was very flaky.
Makes
anyway,
sense.
There's some lore. Makes
sense being Salt. The name Salt.
Oh, flaky.
Yeah.
That's fucking
I just wanted to elaborate that joke very quickly.
Sorry. Yeah, no, that's nice. So as it's getting closer and closer, and there was, I went back and confirmed Cosby Sweater was in there already at some point, and I was like, okay, if Cosby Sweater's been in here and Sportsbet had Nosebleed Selection being more of a favourite than Cosby Sweater, we're still waiting for it, and we hit top 5, and I'm like, fuck. And then number 4 plays Scar by Messy Higgins. I was like, this is fucking banging. How has Nosebleed Section not played yet? And I say, if Nosebleed Section is number 1, I'm moving to New Zealand. Because there's just no way. There's no way I can live in a country that thinks Nosebleed Section is the best song to come out of the country.
You're right.
I could barely live in a country that thinks it's number 2.
You are correct.
Do you know who got completely robbed? Dragon. Songs such as Rain.
I'll be honest with you. Never heard of it.
Really?
Never heard of them.
Yeah, you have. Okay.
It sounds like you set
April
me
Sun
up for
in Cuba. Then New Zealand. That's embarrassing. Based in Sydney. Mum said they were Australian. She was disappointed they didn't get voted for. I'm now believing they weren't voted for because they're from New Zealand.
Yeah, probably. Probably.
Don't always believe your parents, everybody. But yeah, April Sun in Cuba and Rain. If you listen to the song called Rain by them, you'd know.
Gotcha.
The name Dragon gives them heavy metal vibes, but they're not.
Yes, it does.
They're not that. Yeah,
definitely. Sometimes your parents don't actually know everything, but trust what they say anyway.
Yeah, just Google it afterwards.
Yeah,
so you don't look like an idiot on a fucking podcast like I do. But no, I voted for Paul Kelly. Solid Rock by Goanna made it higher than I thought.
Would have been huge. Yeah.
Quick pop quiz. Do you think Men at Work Down Under is a better song than Solid Rock by Goanna?
Personally, no.
The Australian population thinks it is. And I don't even think it's as good of a representation of Australia as Solid Rock is either. Because Solid Rock, number 1, is a very Solid Rock song.
Yeah.
And it's not a bunch of stereotypes.
No, correct.
Vegemite sandwich.
I think that's the only reason why that's ranked higher for sure. But objectively speaking, it is definitely not a better song than Solid Rock.
Solid Rock is so good.
Yeah.
It's in my running playlist. And it's not a fast song, but it jazzes me up so much. There was so many other ones, but there was a good contingent of rock, which is good.
Yeah, of course. Makes sense.
Yep.
I was going to say... Land Down, it's literally just a parody song, essentially.
Essentially, yeah.
That's basically what it is. Bit disappointing. I think the results, because it was Untouched by the Veronicas was number 1, right? I think the results.
No. Sorry. That was number 3. Number 1 was the Port Adelaide club song.
Oh, it was
Never Tear Us Apart.
Yeah.
Which I
It's
think
fine.
I
It's
think Port
fine.
Adelaide's social media team has something to do with this. I haven't seen any of their social media, but if they weren't latching onto this, they should have been.
For sure.
But
Bigger
it's a
fish
fine
to fry.
song, and I definitely prefer it over Nosebleed Section. I'll give you that.
Yeah, true. Fair enough. I don't know. Outside of that, right? I feel like 2, 3. So you said Scar was 4.
Sky was 4.
What was 5?
Let me just crack open the official playlist.
I could Google it, but
No.
not going to.
Don't Dream It's Over by Crowded House.
Interesting.
That's the copyright flag.
Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah. That's fine. I was gonna say outside of
Won't get copyright flagged if I do that. Describing
perfect.
the rest of the
Your
songs.
rendition. Yeah.
Yeah.
Outside of that, I feel like the results, or outside of the first, the results are probably skewed to the demographic who would have voted or had the ability to vote, i.e., the age of the songs and or the people who enjoy those songs.
I think so. They actually put up facts about them. So 2.65 million votes. Obviously, it's not like voting in an election. It's a little bit more. It's a little bit more chill. You could totally use a different email and fake name if you wanted to vote again.
For sure.
There was 56% women voted, 38% of men voted, 2% non-binary, and 4% just didn't state their gender. So there you go, which explains why Missy Higgins was number 4 potentially. But sorry, the group that came out in force to vote the most was 18 to 29-year-olds.
Yeah, checks out.
Yeah. Biggest number of voters. It doesn't actually say which percentage that was though. So let's fuck myself. But yeah, and How to Make the Gravy wasn't even top 5, but that's okay. It's not even his best song, but it was his best song in the countdown. I just thought it would be. I knew it would be his highest.
That's kind of
the
wild.
one everyone latches onto.
Yeah, that's kind of wild.
From St Kilda to King's Cross, pretty fucking Australian by name alone. Leaps and Bounds, I don't know. Talks about the MCG. Pretty fucking Australian. And not in any remotely nowhere near a parody. Very sincere. But that's okay. Deeper Water, I don't know. Do you cry every time? Maybe. But that's fine. It's okay.
I'm glad.
Nosebleed Section.
Yeah, look, I agree with you
hill.
there. It's not a bad song, but it's certainly not that. I'm happy to see Am I Ever Going to See Your Face again at number 12, although I'm not happy to see somebody that I used to know 2 spots above it at number 10. That's recency bias.
But it was nice to hear it and not have that fucking anxiety.
Yeah.
Play over it, because I am sick of people just going, oh, that popular song was just fucking talk some other shit over it.
Okay, To Her Door, number 22.
To Her Door, absolute banger.
Fine, but should have been number 10, probably. Or within top 10.
I had no idea Rufus Du Sol were Australian, by the way. Because when I heard Inner Bloom come on, I was like, yo. Because that is a classic. I'm a very big fan. I don't know how I didn't see them when I was like scrolling through the voting thing.
Yep.
To be fair, I did know what I was looking for. Unlike voting for the regular Hottest 100, I went in straight to Paul Kelly and then worked back from there. Look, I think Cold Chisel extremely overrated. especially Kaysan and Flame Trees, to be fair. I honestly just wish that some of these bands' better songs got voted more than their popular songs. In the
For
way
sure.
that My Happiness, good song by Powderfinger, the one that gets maybe probably close to the most radio play from them, not their best song. It's easy to digest.
Yeah. I don't know. Hey, Holy Grail number 50.
Yeah, but did you check where another Hunters and Throw Your Arms Around Me by Hunters and Collectors higher than Holy Grail, which I think is another disservice. I voted for Holy Grail and was a bit sad on that. I think it should have been top 50.
Yeah. I'm just doing a bit of scrolling here. Based on popularity and worldwide plays, Joker and the Thief should actually be top 3 because it is played in every sports stadium across the world.
Joker and the Thief is somehow has been done a complete disservice. I'm on the playlist. I can't see what number it is, but what, like
43.
30 something? 43.
Yeah.
And Eagle Rock 45, dude. Like,
Yeah.
grow up.
Yeah. But also, both of those shouldn't be better, shouldn't be higher than Solid Rock, for example.
Yeah, no. Eagle Rock should be top 10, though, I think, based on impact at Australian weddings.
Yep.
Solid Rock, I put it top 5 Australian songs of all time, if I'm completely honest.
Yeah.
It jingles my jangles.
I feel like I Touch Myself by the Divinyl shouldn't even be on this list. I like the song, personally, but it shouldn't be on this list. It
shouldn't be on there, no.
I'm looking for...
Silverchair got more than I thought, which is good, because Tomorrow by Silverchair is so good. So good. Way better than Straight Lines, mind you, but Straight Lines obviously got voted ahead of it.
I was looking to see if it was on the list, and it is. I was only 19 at number 63. That should be the highest song, highest rated war-related song on the list. That's a disservice.
Hey, at least it's above fucking Cosby Sweater, dude. But even like artists like Grinspoon, Cat Empire, they're way down there.
How can you have Black Betty below One Hit Wonder's second most favorite song, second most popular song? How is Black Betty 90 on this list?
What song are you referencing?
Oh, I don't know, some song that I haven't heard of by Gautier.
Oh, sorry.
Because he's literally a one-hit wonder.
I was like, you talking shit about Amyl and the Sniffers? Because I fucking don't like Amyl and the Sniffers. I also don't like Angus and Julia Stone.
Yeah.
But
Red Right Hand should also be higher.
I was going to give him Big Jet Plane because, Big Jet Plane is... It's one of those songs. You're like, okay, good song.
Mm-hmm. Also, Better by the Screaming Jets is significantly better than a lot of the songs on this list as a song.
Oh, and Blue Sky Mine. I didn't even see that at number 99.
Red Right Hand.
I think I prefer Blue Sky Mine than Beds of Burning. Also, to be fair, just because.
Yeah. You know what I'm really disappointed by? Is there is no Mental as Anything on this list.
I'm going to need a refresher.
Songs such as Live It Up.
The nips are getting bigger. Why didn't you just say the nips are getting bigger, dude? Yeah. No, that was...
Either of those two should be on this list. Live It Up is a better song than Wish You Well by Bernard Fanning. So number 57 that got. 57. The 57th best song in Australian history.
Which is
you
the
can
song
fuck
that
right off.
is the one.
We might even not get to footy this episode. I might just rip into this list.
Yeah, look, see what I mean? And don't skip ahead, but you can't rip into Triple J for this.
No, this is your fault, everyone.
Oh, sorry. I've just put on Live It Up. This is. I really wish I had voted for that because it's
literally
so
one of the
good.
best songs ever.
Well, as I'm here to rectify my misgivings. I'm going to add that to my library because that should be better known than it is, perhaps.
Yeah, possibly.
I think people listen to it and go, "This is great," but it needs to be known. And I just watched a video of them playing it in 2018, and they sounded exactly the fucking same.
I watched them play at Evans at RSL live a few years back. They sounded exactly the same.
That's incredible.
Yeah, before the frontman passed away.
The
demographic.
Google if I was still playing.
Yeah, no, that was a couple of years ago, I think. The demographic was exactly who you'd expect. People old enough to be fans of them in the 80s when they were big.
Hell yeah.
was there, i.e. my parents. But like, it's not, I guess it's just not, I don't know, not big enough, or Port Adelaide's put a bunch of groundwork into Never Tear Us Apart because that song is same era as Live It Up.
Yeah, I think also, I think when you scroll through a list, I think because you like if anyone's like me if most people like me doing their voting, I assume you default to scrolling through by artist because there's a lot of songs on there by default or whatever.
For sure.
And I think you get to obviously you get to I before you get to M, but also you get to In Excess and that name you're like. Ding. Popular name, bing, ding, ding,
correct.
Ding, 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 ding.
Mental as Anything, not so much, but Live It Up, the name of the song, I feel. Noting, I've just gone on to Triple J to look at the hottest 200 live list.
They squeeze in?
191 for Live It Up, which is just blasphemous. They're a mere 5 spots above Hot Potato by the Wiggles. Like...
That is a fucking wild sentence. That's not good. That's not great. I'm gonna see if they have included the hottest 200 of Australian songs.
Oh my god! Like
in playlist form for me, they haven't put it on Apple Music. So
no, if you could. I can send you a link in the chat if you'd like, to make it easier.
I've been listening to the hottest 100 of Australian songs while running because I keep listening to like nothing but aggressively screamy music when I run, and I'm like, nah, I probably should like simmer down. Hey,
I was going to say, I like Grease, the movie.
Oh, okay, yeah,
it's a movie, right?
The country.
I like Grease for cooking too.
I thought you meant the economy.
No, no. I like Grease, the country. Nice place to visit. But no, the movie, Grease with Olivia Newton-John and
with the lightning
and such. Hopelessly Devoted to You ranked number 180 on this list, and that is far and away the worst song in the whole movie.
Not great.
It's only on this list because Olivia Newton-John sang it. That's literally the only reason.
I don't even like Grease if I'm honest. Like the Wiggles Hot Potato being 196 is funny. Like because that's a good throwaway.
That's fine. It can be fourth last on the hottest 200. That's great. Yeah, that's perfect. That's great. But before too long, at 157, fuck right off.
Glass yourself, Australia. I've gone through. I'm a big Pete Murray guy.
Yes. Yep.
Pete Murray So Beautiful shouldn't be his top song.
No.
It's sad and it's whatever. Always a winner. Absolutely cracking. And funnily enough, is always a winner. Come on, man. Oh, that's fucking... Oh, the go-betweens too. Oh, my days. Oh, there's some... How is Cattle and... Which one's Cattle and Cane? I don't think that's the song I was thinking of.
I'm getting angry as I look at this 200 list.
You're getting just furious.
Broken Leg by Blue Juice.
Oh, no.
Is higher than... is 151, and Before Too Long's 157.
I like that song, but it's not better than
Suck
Before
My
Too Long.
Dick from the back. Whoever voted on this list. That's... Dude, as we get closer towards 100, like 150, I'm getting angry.
I've just had a thought. You know what's actually not on this list at all, and is maybe the maybe the earliest Australian song I can think of is the Easy Beats, Friday on My Mind.
Oh, that's a top 100 song. It has to be.
Not on here at all. We got such tunes as Boy and Bear, Feeding Line. I'm sorry, but Boy and Bear was a phase, which is also what I'd argue for Hilltop Hoods, because if Hilltop Hoods isn't a phase for you, I've got news for you, champ. You should be in prison. Same with 360. 360 is a phase. Any Oz rap, I'm sorry, phase.
I did have a cursor phase, true. I'd agree.
But you moved through it.
Yeah, I got over it.
Got out of it.
I do ironically love to listen to the songs now, but you know, I don't put on seriously. Very rarely I'll go, I'd have a bit of fun listening to some Cursor right now just to rap along to it. But outside of that,
I mean, I'll give it because you're allowed to go back and listen to things.
Exactly,
you're allowed to do that.
Why does this list stop at 141?
I'm glad you didn't have a crack at the Amity Affliction Pittsburgh being above Paul Kelly Before Too Long.
Yeah, look.
Because
there's more songs on this list to make me mad below that.
That is the highest rated Amity song on this list, and is also the Amity song everyone would have voted for. So it's not a... I think Oz Metal, given that we have... I don't know, first or second best metal scene in the world, in my opinion, based on band talent, got hard done by hardcore, because Bliss and Esso, Addicted, can fuck off.
Yeah, you're
quietly.
You're right on the page that's right in the section of that page that's really pissing me off. Right,
it's really giving me the no goods.
What's 147 there, Keelan?
I scroll back up to Where the City Meets the Sea by the Getaway Plan, because I love that song.
147, nice. Strawberry Kisses by Nikki Webster. and you know what's on this list is a better song than that, which should be most of them, but a better song than that and better than, what did I say before? Before Too Long. Parlez-vous Français by Art vs. Science.
Yeah. Art vs.
That
Science
makes me
sick.
so fucking angry.
Hold on. They're the Magic Fountain people, are they not?
They are.
How did Magic Fountain not get more votes than that, though? Magic Fountain's an absolute classic. Magic Fountain's not on here at all. Oh. No. Hold on. I've gone to top 200, but it's only given me
down
200
to
141.
Yeah. Yeah, same.
Live list posted 28th of July. Did they... Ow, I'm so sorry for punching my microphone. Did they stop? Double J's just given up halfway through this article, legitimately, I think. Let's go to their Instagram. Or maybe they ran out of... Oh, no, maybe they literally ran out of weekend. Ironically. Like, maybe they're continuing it next weekend, because their Instagram also has it going to 141.
Interesting. Oh, man. I'm glad I didn't look at this on the weekend to ruin my weekend.
Pendulum. Where's Pendulum? Oh. Okay. All right. No, sorry. We've what I've done here is piss us both off.
Oh man. How to Make Gravy is fine, but it's not Paul Kelly's best song.
No, but I think it's his most. Oh, I know the name of that song because the film just came out as well.
Yeah, I know that song because Christmas. I was like,
oh, I know, Dan. Joe's speaking to him in letter form and such. Anyway,
moving on. You're right. You're right with your nominations.
Would you like to hear my shit list nomination?
Sure. We've spent an hour talking
Triple
about
J.
Great. They did produce a shit list.
The logic here being, well, they didn't do it, but the logic here being, Triple J, instead of having one, which you can extrapolate to two if you go the top 200 to 100 being a separate countdown because they seemingly think it is.
Yeah.
Instead of having 1/2 days a week, a week, Jesus, a year where they just play Australian music, Triple J should not be run at all like a commercial radio station, just without the ads. It shouldn't be trying to get as many listeners as humanly possible. What it should be trying to do is build Australian music.
For sure.
Now I'm gonna work up here because quick pop quiz. Where is Addison Rae from?
I'm gonna guess America.
Yeah, she's from America. She's one of those whatevers. Current pop ones. What about Wet Leg? They're pretty big at the moment. Not to be confused with the song Broken Leg.
Couldn't tell you. Probably not
English.
here though.
They're English. Drake. Do you know where Drake's from? Drake is the
Canada,
30th most played song this month on Triple J. Fucking Fred again. Bunch of names I can't pronounce. Yeah, there's just a bunch of shit. Lorde, pretty sure she's from New Zealand.
Yep. This isn't a top 100 Australian actors vote. We're not counting New Zealanders in this one.
That's pretty good. Look, I will give Triple J one thing. The top 3, at least, most played songs on Triple J recently have been Australian. But, like, where's The Rock, bro? Like, legitimately, I'm scrolling through this list, and I'm looking for things that would be played with real drums. Real juicy, big old drums, Isaac.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not seeing it.
Look, this might just be my, circle of influence, but I don't think Rock's very big at the moment.
I think it fucking should be. Because there's only so much with that I can take. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Give me something as AI's taken over and everyone's going, oh, fucking real art or whatever. Just listen to music that's been recorded by some dude hitting some things and they're not even recorded to a computer. I'm, of course, talking about every new Salty Season song coming out because we recorded it to fucking tape, dude. Absolutely no fucking about it. It went to a computer after that because otherwise how are you going to upload it to the internet and whatever.
Yeah.
Just give me something real. Preferably not the Kid Laroi.
Was that a...
who was as Australian as Kyrie.
Sure. Yeah, makes sense. I was going to say, is give you something real a pun? Because you recorded to tape.
That's a good one. That's actually pretty good. Yeah.
Thanks.
But yeah, that's just my hot take of the week. Of course, a hot take backed up by one of Australian music's greats, Ben Lee, who's been very public about this at the moment. So I don't know. They're not going to listen to me, so hopefully they listen to him because he's one of those guys.
Look, I agree. Triple J's are not for profit. Like, it's run by the ABC. They're not making money regardless.
Yeah.
So you're not there to...
I'm paying their bills.
Exactly. Like, you're not there for a popularity competition. You're there so we can tune in and listen to Australian music and then hear ads about other upcoming Australian music. That's how ABC works with advertising.
And while you're at it, hire a presenter that doesn't sound the same as the rest of them.
Yeah. But that's just media, though. Like,
that is media.
You watch the news on any channel and they all sound exactly the same with the same inflection. They even made fucking Wally Lewis sound the same as a news presenter somehow.
Okay, so what we need to do, get Darren Lockyer. get rid of Wally Lewis, get Darren Lockyer in, because there's no amount of media training that makes him sound like anyone else.
True.
And just get some people that sound unique. I'm so sick. Like, I don't want this shit the same. Like, nothing should be the same. Just give me some uniqueness. Give me some personality.
But that's what the Triple J presenters are meant to be. But they're all pumped out of the same factory.
The problem is, what they've done is they've grabbed unique people, who might seem unique in the rest of the population, but they're grabbing the same fucking type of uniqueness. They're like,
they're from the same bucket.
Oh shit! I've just the apple. They might all be from different trees, but I swear to fucking God, they're the same apple, dude. It doesn't make any sense.
Fair enough. All right, should we get to some footy?
I better put in the episode description that we've ranted about Triple J for a while.
For 45 minutes.
Fuck. Hey. If there's anything people like in this day and age, it's cunts complaining.
True. Yeah, true.
Yeah. But yeah, we could do some time on.
All right. Thanks.
No worries. Glad I could be of assistance.
All right, round 20, Thursday night, MCG, Hawthorn 13,785, Carlton 9,761.
Kalsha had the rest of the league saying, oh dear, he can do it all. With 2 goals, the stickiest mitts on the ground, the most delicious crossfield ball, and mark of the week over the retiring Doherty. I'm sure Doherty is going to enjoy not getting unconsensually sat on in retirement.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Good one. A Thursday night, I had an 11-hour snooze as the Hawks put Doc and his Blues to sleep early.
It was an unusual game in the way that the first quarter had me so jazzed to watch the rest of the football, and then the scoreworm was just the same for 3 quarters.
You know what?
Okay.
I had completely the opposite effect. I was in bed after eating my too much pho and fucking disappointing rest of my meal. Had my shower, got in bed, put the footy on, and I was like, yep, this is going as expected, and fell asleep before the end of the first quarter.
I was just having too much of a good time.
Yeah, and then I woke up 8 hours later instinctually, and then I was like, oh, great, I can sleep for another 3 hours, and went back to sleep again. And it was much needed.
You probably wouldn't have seen Kalshadir's not an assist, but score involvement.
I did not.
Man, he legitimately had it all going for him. Absolute game sense. Pretty sure he's still a teenager. So how's that for upside? delicious. And Will Day, back from injury, taking speckies and ripping people to the ground. I was like, oh, he wants it so bad, dude. Which is, I mean, this... if you're going to have him back for any game, you want to have him back for a game he can just fuck around and find out, really, without too much worry of injury.
Yep.
Biggest worry of injury was actually from Charlie Curnow, who tried to trip Connor McDonald, blatantly tried to trip him, did the old basketball defense, and by basketball defense, I mean D-grade basketball defensive, just spread your legs as someone runs past you. Yep. C-Max scored because he's not fucking around with that bullshit, dude. Charlie Curnow on the naughty list, but absolutely no repercussions. So that's fine.
I've just noticed someone on the box score here for Carlton named W White. Put a pin in that for later. We might be able to circle back to that. White. Yeah. Have you seen White Gold?
Yeah.
Winders.
Yeah, Winders. Yeah, pretty good.
That was a good show.
The other bit of news from this is Sicily got done with rough conduct for I don't know, killing Blake Acres. There was a fine, no other repercussions seemingly because it was low impact or something.
Yeah. Oh, I did actually write an actual one. I forgot about this. I had Hock Bleu, Hawthorn chew up and spit out Carlton.
Nice, dude.
Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, cool. All right, let's move on to the rest of the round then, I guess, which was an absolute skull fucking across the rest of the round, really, wasn't it?
All right, Marvel Friday night, Essendon 7-8-50, Western Bulldogs 22-11, 143.
I've gone for... look, I know we're just talking shit about how Men at Work Down Under is a bit of a parody, but I've gone for a parody on the classic Bob the Builder. Bont and the gang have so much fun working together to fuck the Dons up. Bont the bully, can we beat them? Bont the bully, only if they're below us on the ladder.
Very good. I like
Couldn't
it.
fit the syllable count at the end. But,
Yeah. No, I like it. That's very good. Very good. You saying Bob reminded me of something. Now, Bob Murphy, former Bulldogs player, captain, has recently been an addition to ABC Grandstand call team for some games. And he had a bit of flack around his previous radio career and commercial radio and, I don't know, people not liking whatever show he was on or whatever he was talking about. I think he's found his niche. He does a tremendous job on footy calls.
Does he? Okay.
Really good.
He's good at saying the non-sponsored version of the stadiums?
Yes, correct.
Okay,
correct.
cool, sweet.
But he gives great insight.
Sorry.
And
Super woke AFL legend radio career with the ABC gets off to a disastrous start. Give you two guesses to guess which website posted that.
Daily News.
Daily Mail.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so he was doing some regular ABC breakfast.
Yes.
And it was just bad. Oh, no. Their radio listenership dipped below X%. Oh. Oh, he referred to the AFL as AFLM in a recent newspaper column.
Oh, right.
That really got the people rowdy.
Yeah, really ground some gears.
I don't think that's very woke. He's just from Melbourne, dude.
Like, what do you expect? Actually, what do you expect? But either way, he's really good and makes some great jokes and says some good things, which is nice.
That's
I like
good.
their cast of characters is quite good. They have a good mix. Anyway, my
I got
headline
distracted by this article, if I'm honest.
yeah, I had the West won the dogfight as Norton blasted off and Footscray released their Darsenal in huge bombing raid.
That's nice.
Thank you. Combining for Norton and Darcy combining for 13 goals, 3. I saw some stats getting some pages throwing Riley West in just to up the count to make it.
How many did he score?
16 goals, 3, which is a decent day out. But like, you can't exactly lump him in with the 7 goals and the 6 goals.
Don't skip ahead. I might do the same thing for the Geelong game.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't in my recap, but I'm going to now, just for the memes.
Yeah, fair enough. But this went about as expected. I was in transit back home while this game was on, and while the other game was on, to be fair. But the other one was more interesting than this one, so I just sort of ignored it and checked the score periodically.
Yeah.
We might have to start having a conversation around, is Aaron Norton the biggest bargain as far as contracts go in the competition?
Fuck off. Do you want to hear? So we'll do the next game. Sorry, we'll do the next game, and then we'll come back to this because I've got a funny about the Friday night fixture in general.
Okay, all right.
But if we do the next game, it'll have more context.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
NG Stadium, Giants 15-12, 102. Sydney 8-10, 58.
I don't have to tell anyone that Toby Green's a flog. And I could have ended my recap right there.
Mm-hmm.
But you can make an argument that in contact sports, you're going to have people that toe the line with contact. In this case, it was literally elbowing a player that was on the ground in the back of the head. But that's normal. That's normal.
Yep.
But however, I actually draw the line at body shaming. T. Green had the audacity to body shame Tom Papley in a halftime interview, saying he looked overweight. When he could have just had a look in his own locker room and seen the soft, shitty body of gambling addict and alleged pedo Jake Stringer. The gambling addiction thing's real. The alleged pedo was a call made by his ex-wife, and I'm not willing to back down on that.
You did say alleged, so it's fine.
Yeah, so I just thought I'd slam dunk on him. I don't like the bloke.
Pretty good.
And I had a lot of respect for Paps when he had a crack at Jake Stringer on the sideline, read his lips, and Paps just said, "You're not a good bloke, are you?" So there you go.
Fair enough. And we all know now we don't know the players' weights. We're not allowed to for, body shaming reasons, obviously. That's the first bit. And the second comment I have, I thought you were saying toe the line based on the footage of Toby Green almost kicking Dane Rampy like a mule in the nuts.
I don't think he got any repercussions for that.
No,
it was a natural walking backwards action. He only looked backwards over his shoulder and then lined up Dane Rampy and then healed him, not quite in the nuts, but probably more so his taint.
Yes, definitely.
So
Toby's had this thing. He's just wanted to put his studs into someone for so long, like for so many years now.
Fucking Premier League.
He's got a track record.
He should just studs up challenge in the Premier League. Just get him on a team, fucking red card him, send him home. Just get it out of his system.
Yeah. Just silly. All right, and I had the slumbering Giants filled their boots in a second half smorgasbord of skin fold stretching signets.
Nice.
Thanks.
Look, I guess maybe Paps was overweight, given that they just kind of ran out of steam in the second half. Anyway, I don't think Paps looked overweight at all, if I'm honest.
No, me neither. But he did certainly make a skin fold sort of signal at whoever was barking at on the sideline as well. So
Yeah.
interesting one. Now, as I said, I was in transit for this one. Oh, and fucking great scheduling by the AFL, putting these games half an hour apart. I was in transit, but the in-flight Wi-Fi was good enough for either myself or the person sitting next to me. He was watching the footy. That was when I realised that the Wi-Fi was useful for more than just opening their app. Yep. He was watching it on his phone. Now, I have the issue of the Foxtel app not working on the latest version of Android still, so I can't open it. And luckily, it was Friday night, so it was free to air, so I could have watched it through the 7 Plus app. But instead, I opted just to listen to the radio call. He was watching it, and I was listening to it, same deal. But it seemed like...
You could have just looked over and had the best of both worlds.
Yeah, it was like 50-50. I was doing a bit of that, and then like some snacks came or whatever. And he put his phone like flat on the other side of the tray. I was like, okay, whatever, I'll just listen. But it was,
you should have used the phone holder.
It was a bit 50-50 on, who had signal at certain times as well. I would have listen capability. He would have watch. We were going back and forth. Certainly an interesting, sort of run. I think that was literally leading up to half time, and then I landed. Yeah, that would be about right, in Gold Coast. And then I was on the phone for a bit, driving back home. And then as I got off the phone, I put the radio call back on, and the Giants were like tying up the game and hitting the lead. I was like, what the hell happened?
I don't know. Sydney just didn't come out. They just didn't turn up in the second half.
They didn't. My must-win or can't lose prediction was looking really good until it wasn't.
Yep.
One goal, 2 in that half from the Swans.
Yeah, shocking.
To 12 goals, 8.
And just quietly, someone got subbed out like literally 3 seconds into the game.
Yes,
it was
correct.
one of the tools for
had McLean, I think it was.
McLean.
Yeah.
McLean, you've done it again.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a bit of a... Everyone thought it was downhill from there, and then Sydney just kind of took off. But yeah, no, it's... It was sad because I was really liking how that tightened up the ladder.
Would have been very handy.
Would have been very handy with Adelaide this week and then Brisbane the week after, I think. But that's fine. That's okay.
Yep. Okay, on to Saturday?
Absolutely. Oh, no, I've got something about the Friday fixture.
Oh, right.
Stand by. Sorry. Stand by. Because we're talking about Papley a lot, I also sent them the video I got recorded for you your birthday that one year.
Oh, yeah.
they thought he absolutely fumbled the bag so hard too.
Look, it certainly...
Pun,
yeah. If he hadn't have recorded that video, this weekend would have been probably his worst performance, or the second half of this weekend would have been his worst performance. But that video was... I appreciate the gesture, but it was pretty minimal effort from Tom, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I did give him a lot to work with, so it's entirely possible that the app didn't let him read it as he was recording.
That's true. That's very true. Although it may have planted a seed, because he, since then had started his own podcast as well. So
I'll take credit. I'll do it. So on Thursday night, Lewis said, "Why is this game on a Thursday night?"
Great point.
And then abysmal failure to have a floating fixture and then give cellar dwellers primetime spots in relation to Carlton, obviously. And then he said, followed by war crimes tomorrow, which of course is of relation to having to watch Essendon and Sydney play footy at the moment. And so there you go. Other people have the same thoughts, Isaac. It's not just you.
No, it's not just me. I think it's pretty well documented at this point.
Yeah. What is the point of a floating fixture if you're actually going to put dog shit on the same time?
Yeah.
In prime time, sorry, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway,
okay. Saturday at Carrara, Gold Coast Suns, 2010-130, Brisbane 9-10-64.
Wreck-It Rowell wasn't fucking around on a wet, miserable Gold Coast day. He had 37 touches, 15 clearances, and wrapped his big old white arms around 12 Lions players and brought them down.
Very good.
Yeah.
I had sun-scorched siblings in sprinkling Sunshine State skirmish at the Solarium.
You're right. Sometimes you just got to go with the classics, and it hits good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so does a Q Clash win.
A Q Clash win hits great. Off to a ripping start in the first quarter. I didn't make the trip because of the weather. That being said, it rained a bit more here and from earlier than it did up there. But I wasn't going to go sit in the cold and wet and watch it potentially go really bad. Obviously, it went the opposite, so that's fine. But yeah, very, very happy to get a good quality win. Suns at home, something else. So look out anyone who has to play them at the Solarium in finals.
I don't really want to. So thanks for asking.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, a loss looks good for on Brisbane's points tally. If I'm completely honest.
Yeah.
So now it is a mere 2 points separate 7th and 3rd.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
And it'll be 2 points separate 8th and 3rd once the Suns walk over Essendon.
Yeah, correct.
Round the opposite of round 0, round infinity.
Yeah, exactly. When the teams walk out and then the Bombers just shake hands
turn around
and say thanks for coming.
Really hope they do that.
That would be great.
To do, yeah.
But it is kind of crazy that to make finals this year, you're probably going to have 15 wins.
What do we say it normally is? Like last year when we were doing predictions for Suns to get finals, we said they had
12
wins. 12.
12, 13, 14 guaranteed pretty much. And this year there's just so many bad teams that you're going to have to go, 15-9 or whatever that record would be, which is objectively a good season. Like you can't feel like that's a failure of a season as a footy club to go 15-9. But if you go, say, 14-10 and miss finals, you'd be so mad.
That'd be so painful. I mean, to be fair, the reason is there's 18th up to 12th are all objectively either mismanaged their list or just coached so badly. There's no redeeming factors on 18th up to 12th.
Progressively,
they have their star player or two, but I draw the line at Port because they do have pieces of a puzzle.
Yep.
But
so in the past few years, like since COVID, they've obviously added more games as well. But last year, Carlton got in at 13-10 from 23 games. I suppose it should be the same. 2023, Sydney got in at 12-10 from 23 games. 22 games played in 2022, 12-10, Bulldogs got in. And this year, the Suns are already at 12 wins now. Most wins in their history. Best season so far on record.
Oh, don't skip ahead. That's the news section done.
and yeah, and they're sitting in 8th. And if they didn't win anymore, it would be problematic. Kind of wild.
It is actually wild. Wow.
We've just seen a bigger separation of the good and bad teams, I think.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
For West Coast.
Yes, correct.
Don't skip ahead.
Correct.
Anyway, the other West Australian team, perhaps.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of over in Perth, Dockers 18-18, 126, West Coast 12-5, 77.
Now, don't get angry at me because these are two different words and they do rhyme. Okay.
Also, one more thing: Suns' biggest win ever over Brisbane. Carry on.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So far. You always got to hit them with the so far. Build suspense for the future. So for Dockers versus Eagles, Dockers had the Eagles looking for their Deagles. Adding another loss to the Eagles' tallies was expected, but sending their star boy to the stands early with an injury has Eagles fans feeling down on their luck.
Mm.
And yes, Eagles does rhyme with Deagles. And I am, of course, referring to the Desert Eagle.
Right. I thought you were
the big old
to,
pistol.
Smeagol's cousin. Or his friend or whatever he was.
One of the river folk.
Not too dissimilar to a hobbit.
Oh, it is. Similar in... If you're going to use Smeagol and Deagle, it is similar in the way that Eagles wanted to kill someone, potentially.
Sure, yeah.
I was suggesting they would probably want to kill themselves.
Mm-hmm.
But, okay. There you go.
Fair enough. And I had Waterman Wrangle, big win over... what does this say? Oh, sorry. Waterman Wrangle, big win over woeful Kitty Winks in Western War. It was the only word I could find that had AW in it somewhere.
And it's funny because Waterman doesn't play for them.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, Waterman rather than Waterman.
Oh, yeah. Makes such a big difference.
Yeah.
I don't think is he still injured too? Anyway,
oh yeah,
so he didn't even
absolutely.
play. Yeah, so
put him on the list.
There should be no confusion there.
Yeah, absolutely. Now you mentioned Harley Reid out now ruled out for the rest of the season with a syndesmosis injury.
What is that? Is that a funny word or a
syndesmosis?
Is that a real injury?
Yes, it's essentially just a very bad rolled ankle. It's the technical term for it.
Cool. Well, I've put it down as ankle injury, low grade, ruled out for season. Lol. No, but it is a bit serious for the Eagles because they do still have to play such bad teams as the D's next week, and without their star boy, that means they're probably going to lock in a 1-win season.
Yeah, man, that's so bad. That's so.
And then
they're full tank mode now.
Just to remind everyone, in the Tom Barras trade, I believe they took Hawthorn's pick instead of Carlton's pick when they had a choice.
Mm-hmm.
Hawthorn obviously doing much better than Carlton.
Yeah.
So it's this is what I mean by teams 18 through 12 are mismanaged because that is just a poor choice.
Mm-hmm.
Some dickhead flipped a coin and just cooked it, I think.
Pretty much. Yeah. They have come out and said they will be seeking assistance from the AFL in the upcoming draft.
I saw a very good take on that, which was they absolutely do not fucking deserve it.
Did this to themselves.
In any stretch. Yeah, they've done it to themselves. So,
but they, if it's agreed to, right, West Coast, and allegedly this isn't a very deep draft class as well, and some of the higher rated picks are locked up to, say, Gold Coast Suns Academy, 2 of the top 5 projected, Brisbane Academy, bloody blah, all these academy and sort of father-son picks,
and whatnot,
are in the top 10, so to speak, and then apparently it's not a very deep draft after that. West Coast might legitimately get the first 3 picks in this draft if the AFL gives them an assistance pick, because they'll be dead last with 1 win. They'll get pick 2 from what's his name? Forward Oscar Allen
Poe.
Yeah, leaving for whoever, Brisbane, Sydney, wherever. They'll get pick 2 for that as compensation, because if Ben Mackay got whatever it was, pick 3 for the for North Melbourne, he's better than him. And then assistants pick for pick number 3, and they might legitimately have the first 3 picks of the draft.
I don't think Harley Reid needs more kids around him, though, if I'm completely honest.
No.
I think he needs an adult.
Yeah. Maybe
I think they need to trade their 3 picks for the guy that went from the ruckman that went from North to Essendon.
Todd Goldstein.
Yeah, they just need to get a Todd Goldstein kind of figure in, just an old dude. They could bring back
Jack Darling.
They need to get an Unk. They need to get a Jack Gunston. Don't take Jack Gunston, but get a Jack Gunston type for the locker room.
Mm-hmm.
Someone that a Harley Reid type would look up to. So, unfortunately, I guess it's probably a Toby Green, isn't it?
Yeah, possibly going down that path. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Certainly needs midfield help.
Get Pendles. He definitely want to move over there when he's 40. His kids are probably about to graduate school, to be fair, if he's 40.
True, yeah, good point.
But yeah, my favourite thing about West Coast wanting picks is that they've quoted Pike quoted, which I think he's one of the he's the CEO, Don Pike.
Mm-hmm.
Has quoted saying a draft comprised by academy and father-son selections as well as compensation picks makes it difficult for clubs to rebuild.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, well, yes, but if the Suns can do it with no father-sons and just build an academy based on local talent,
I guess
essentially.
That's the trouble. I don't have access to academy like that.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah. Just get good.
Yeah, just
because you don't need the best players to not be the worst team.
No.
If you moneyballed the AFL, you might finish 10th. If you pick if you got
you might
the 4th best player in each position in this year's draft, West Coast would look better.
True.
Anyway.
True.
I said we should speed run this week's episode, and we're, I don't know how many minutes in. Hour and 23 minutes.
Hour and 23, yeah.
Haven't even finished the footy. All right, we got this.
Okay, then primetime Saturday at Marvel, we had North Melbourne 7-7-49, Geelong 22-18, 150.
Oh. Was it North versus Geelong?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought it was North versus Jeremy Cameron, because I've got down here that Jeremy Cameron followed that one. I've got it down here that Jeremy Cameron won by a whopping 18 points.
Yeah, sorry. What would that be? North Melbourne 7-7-49, Jeremy Cameron 11-1. What?
Yeah,
67. That'd be right. Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Congrats, Jeremy Cameron.
that is a more casual way of exactly what I have written down for my recap.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
Fair enough. Why do I have the feeling that Jeremy Cameron has more wins this season than West Coast does? I
He
just
has
have
at
a
least
suspicion.
equal, which is silly.
Yeah. I'm just looking up.
Just while you're doing that, to riff on the bit earlier,
He does.
combined, Jeremy Cameron, Shannon Neal, and Tyson Stengel had 17 goals between them. Shannon Neal had 4, which is good, but it's not 11.
It's not 11, no.
And Tyson Stengel, really good player, had 2 goals, which is not 4,
Fine.
which is not 11.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, here it is. Round 10, Jeremy Cameron, 7-1-43. Would that be right, I think? Beat Port Adelaide 5-9-39.
Oh, I didn't realise it was Port.
Yeah.
42, yeah, so 43, 7-1.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So to what? Sorry, 39?
To 39. I was just looking for big wins that they had.
Is Jeremy Cameron the ultimate bully? I did see some. I didn't watch this, funnily enough. I had RuneScape to play. But I watched some of the like footy breakdown, like clip show kind of stuff after this about just where it went wrong. And they could have played every forward 50 stoppage for Geelong because just no one was on Jeremy Cameron.
I was about to say...
There's a contest where Griffin Logue is clearly assigned to Jeremy Cameron and he just lets Jeremy Cameron run through, grab the ball and score. It's like,
yeah.
Do you know which way you're going? You either need to get the ball or stop the player with the ball getting to the goal. You're not going to do that from the other side of the contest.
Yeah. I was going to say, you watched a highlight reel of them breaking down what went wrong, and they just had the whole game on replay.
There was just everything. There was nothing good.
But yeah, shout out Jeremy Cameron for having more wins individually than for the West Coast Eagles.
Can you turn that into a meme and post that this week?
Actually, I think so. I think I can.
That's cracking because I've not seen anyone else with that take, and that is incredible. So I believe Jacob had something for this as well. Mm-hmm. He had, and I quote, because obviously Lewis is working at North at the moment. Mm-hmm. All the only thing related to this game at all in the family footy chat was thoughts and prayers with Lou. There was laugh reaction on that message, and then nothing else about this game. Because why would you? You're just going to bury the poor man while he's
yeah. And I had big celebrations held in Geelong for Cameron's 11th performance, with a not so surprising ending of North Melbourne's hopes as a football club disappearing.
Good use of 11th.
Thanks.
That's nice.
It took me a while to figure out how to build it in there.
I hate it when you have really funny wordplay, and then you have to build everything else around it, and you just can't get it.
Yeah.
Don't skip ahead. Saints v D's was that one for me.
Either way, I guess the only other point to discuss, and everyone's discussed it so far. Does Jeremy Cameron hit 100 goals this season? He's on 69, which is a very nice season so far. 4 games to go in the home and away, and then potentially 4 finals games against some bad opposition, but
that's 30 over 8 games ish.
Yeah, 30. Yeah. 31 over 8 games to get there, which isn't that many, but it's still quite a few.
Because it obviously doesn't work out evenly, but you'd have to get 3.875 goals a game,
which is a lot. But he has Port, Essendon,
he
Sydney,
could have.
Richmond.
Oh,
Like
he might hit 100 goals.
This is why everyone's talking about it, because he's obviously just kicked. He's not going to kick bloody 10 every week, but he might. Yeah, he might kick 5. That's another 20, and then if he's got to get 10 in 4 games, if they play, to the grand final. But I'm thinking the only problem is obviously they're in the logjam of 52 points on the ladder, right?
Mm.
They'll want top 4. If they lock in top 4, he might get rested for the last game of the season. Or do they let him run? You can't risk him going into finals against a team like Richmond if you've already locked in top 4, for example.
You wouldn't want him getting literally knocked out.
Yeah.
By Tom Lynch
or Noah Bolter.
What time is that game on? I didn't want to risk
his curfew's up.
Fuck off! It is.
Yep.
He's a criminal. Oh fuck, dude! I hate the AFL. We got pedos and those that assault each other. Oh, it's just
his curfew's up. I'm not sure if he can leave the state yet, but I did see that the time won't matter anymore for him.
Do you know the last player to kick 100 goals in a season? It's not hard.
Buddy Franklin, I believe.
Buddy Franklin.
Yeah.
2008, according to the Yellow spreadsheet website. That's according to the Yellow spreadsheet website, which, as we know around here, is literal gospel.
Correct. I watched a bit of a side-by-side score worm of his season versus Cameron's season, and at this point in the season, Buddy was 20 goals ahead. It was on
wow.
almost there. And Buddy kicked it in the home and away season, the 100 goals. So it would be
102 total for him.
Yeah, phenomenal effort.
The 2008 AFL season.
Yep.
Wait, he kicked 102 in the regular season.
Mm-hmm.
How many did he get total? Because Hawthorn won that year.
Yeah.
1 billion? Wow. That's pretty good effort. Just putting it out there. One of the greats of the game.
113 goals that season.
Oh. Which year was Stewie Jew year?
I want to say 9.
2008.
Oh, it was 2008.
Stewie Jew took the chocolates home that day.
Mm-hmm.
What does he like? Snakes?
Lollies.
Yeah, he was a big lollies guy.
Mm-hmm.
Man. No wonder Buddy only kicked another 11 over 4 finals games. had the due.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's certainly not. It's still very much in play, right? Given there's 4 games to go against
100%,
essentially teams that have now phoned it in, all 4, for the season. But I don't think it's going to happen.
I think it would have to happen regular season.
For it to be as special?
No, sorry. If it's going to happen, it'll happen regular season.
Oh, right. Yeah, sure.
Because... Or
week 1
or at
finals.
least it'll be he has to make a big impact on it over the next couple of games is what I'm trying to get at.
Yep.
Because averaging essentially 4 goals a game over 4 finals games is tough when you're obviously against the best teams in the comp.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and he'll have the best defender on him every game as well.
Tom Barrass.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'd put Tom Barrass on Jeremy Cameron.
Mm-hmm. But I would definitely he's got to. If he has,
no, I wouldn't actually. I put
a chance to do it. He's got to kick most of them in these next 4 weeks.
I just said Tom Battle instead of Josh Battle. I'm so sorry, but yes, he has to kick bags every week until the end of the season.
Yeah. He's got to kick 25 over the next 4 weeks to be in with a chance because he. He's not going to average 4 every finals game.
No, that's ridiculous. Don't be silly.
But he has a chance to pull it off if he kicks 8 every week for the next 4 weeks.
They're also third favourite to win, so that in theory they would only have 3 finals games. Maths.
Great point. Yeah, no, makes sense.
If it works out like that. I don't think it does, because I think they would. Anyway, look, it is what it is. We'll cross that bridge as he kicks them.
Mm-hmm.
I got a really good headline for the next game.
All right, and we are up to a game that was on at relatively the same time as well, which was just great scheduling at Adelaide Oval. We had a showdown. Adelaide 2013 133, Port Adelaide 5-5-35.
Shit team beaten by good team.
Makes sense.
Yeah, sorry, I had to go simple with this one.
Makes sense. I'm getting as much use out of the material that I have that is running away very quickly. So I've gone back to the well here with our usual Port Adelaide-based headlines.
Go on.
Little teal peel, not enough to get Port head coach up. As Powers K. Hink exposed, seemingly getting enjoyment out of watching his beloved get smashed by the big bad Crows one more time before retirement.
To be fair, that's one of your best from the same well.
Yeah, thank
you. You've put the bucket down there, nice and good, and it's come back up full.
Yeah.
Something about wells, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a cracker.
Thanks.
And see, the problem with this game was that it really wasn't that exciting.
No.
And it was fucking pissing down.
And it was pouring.
So it was good for the enjoyment of... There's something about seeing footy players absolutely filthy.
Mm-hmm.
You're just like, they're going to work. This looks like you're watching footy from 40 years ago.
Yeah.
Vibes,
First quarter was okay, and it was like, oh, this might be close. But if you just took a look behind the curtain and realised it was 3-6 to 3-1, that's the dead giveaway that it's not going to be close. It's like, if this team starts kicking accurately, which surprise they did, went on to kick 17-7 for the rest of the match. Heading pretty ugly pretty quick.
One team was overperforming XG, the other was underperforming.
Yes, correct.
And then they went ahead and continued.
They evened things out. Water found its level in this one after quarter time. Port kicked 2 behinds, and then the second half they kicked 2 goals and 2 behinds. So pretty bad.
Yeah. I just don't think like Zach Butters is a bit of a, like a put your fucking head over it and absolutely roll some heads kind of bloke.
Mm-hmm.
But Connor Rozee, like, he didn't play as well, but like he's the nice touch.
Yep.
And I think for Port to play well, he needs to be all over it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think his game is as suited to the wet because he's not getting the ball as much.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. Correct.
So there you go. That's some analysis for you to make up for my shocking headline.
Yeah. Pundits were maybe predicting this contest would be a bit closer in the wet weather. It's harder to gain territory and stuff like that. Turns out when the one team's as good as they are and the other team's as bad as they are, it just makes that gap even bigger.
And then you just look at the bodies that the Crows are putting through the middle.
Mm-hmm.
The average shoulder circumference and it just gives me a lot more faith in the wet. If I'm honest,
For sure.
Particularly Daniel Curtin, who's got some shoulders on him. But then, the actual followers, fucking Riley O'Brien is made for it, dude. But yeah, all right, next one.
On to Sunday, MCG, Richmond 8-9-57, Collingwood 13-15, 93.
Yeah, this one stunk. Not a fan.
Mm-hmm.
And I was not inspired whatsoever. I've got the Tigers kept it interesting at the G on Sunday, but unfortunately they can only do so for 2 quarters.
Yep. No, pretty good.
You know, they had their mind about a bit of an upset. They were thinking about it.
Yeah, they were thinking about it for a bit. I went fairly simple. As you mentioned, this game was pretty uninspiring. My headline was 3 votes and day costs. That was the end of it.
Yeah, classic.
Pretty good bounce back spot for the Pies. You know, didn't get an enormous win, but big enough, good enough. Day costs 3 goals, 42 disposals.
Have we, like, just in general, I feel like the size of wins has changed for it to be good versus bad. That's still a 6-goal victory.
Yes, correct.
Which I'd argue is, like, it should be pretty good in theory. But it just feels small given that, I don't know, 36 and other teams won by approximately $1 billion this week.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. Against some of those against good teams as well. But, I you know, when you're top of the table and you're playing a 5-win team, Yeah,
but they probably phoned it in. You probably don't walk out there with the needing to kill them. It's like a built-in rest at the same time.
Yeah, they were. It was a had to win it sort of game, and then once they'd won it, they kicked 1 goal 5 in the last quarter.
Yeah.
So, you know, that easily becomes a 8-9 goal victory with some more accurate goal kicking.
Yeah.
So, good point.
Dan's happy, and I mean, all the Pies fans probably are, except for that first half. They're probably a little bit scared about the collie wobbles.
But yeah, media can settle down now.
But yeah, good football teams can lose a couple of games and still be good. So don't be too scared.
Yeah. All right, and then finishing us off for the round at Marvel, St Kilda 15-6-96, Melbourne 13-12-90.
Absolutely did not bill this one as the exciting game of the week. I'll tell you that for free.
No.
Exciting game might be a bit of an overstatement. Exciting quarter of the week.
Mm-hmm.
In a game of good against evil, angels against demons, it was the Saints. Oh, fuck, I've just butchered that. It was the demons that lost it all with a big plot twist from the number 666 that sided with the Saints late, heading into a last gasp comeback victory from the team blessed by Messiah.
Very good. We went similar line of thinking, you know, the obvious, and then you'll hear it. But I went with demons left to live with their 666 sins.
I sent you that joke that I screenshotted that I said during the game in good faith.
Yes.
I didn't think you were going to steal it.
As the Messiah performs a miracle in front of his disciples for the best comeback in 2,000 years.
Yeah, for those of you who haven't been anywhere near the footy media, obviously the Saints had a comeback of all time, led by Messiah himself. What was the total? It was 46.3 quarter time deficit to win by 6.
Yep, largest 3/4 time or last quarter comeback ever.
Some people are calling it a miracle that happened to be on grass.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So I had 4 goals, 4 disposals. 2 of those goals were literally the last 2 of the match.
We're hearing such things on the grapevine as free Naz, get him a good team,
pay him whatever he wants.
Literally give him anything. He's worth the $2 million, which is ironic. So I'm watching the final 2 minutes as a refresher now. Clayton Oliver, who is allegedly not even worth $500K now, because no one wants to buy him, just whiffs it in front of goal with a chance to, I mean, not seal the game, but if everything else went the same, would have tied it. But still,
I thought this game was so over that
incredibly over.
At 3/4 time, when it went to break, I flicked my phone across as I was wandering around my backyard doing things to listen to something else. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'll remember to turn it back on. But if I don't care. Like, I know where this is going. And then with 5 minutes ago, I was like, oh, shit, that game's probably still going. And I checked the score. I was like, what the fuck happened?
What on earth is happening here? Yeah.
9 goal 2 to 4 behind in the last quarter.
It's just wild. And all Ross Lyon does, it cuts to him near the end, as the game's about to get tied up by Lil Nas. Cuts to him as he takes his screamer, and he's just sitting there laughing like, how did I get so lucky?
Yep.
I'm bad at my job, but I look like I'm better than this other fella because of this guy.
Yeah, because this one guy.
In their fucking candy cane jumpers too, mind you. I don't like those shirts.
No. And I
was
was
home team too. What the fuck?
I was listening and I was like, oh, draw FC in for another win here this year. How good. And then they give away a 666 with 10 seconds to go.
Literally 8 seconds on the clock. The other goal was Nasai's third goal was kicked.
Yeah, and then all the Demons run back, and then the umpire's like, nah, everyone's got to be in starting positions for when this free kick is handed over to the person who's taking it in the ruckman. So everyone's got to come back first, and then I'm going to throw it to him, and then you can all run. And they decided, we'll all just run directly backwards and not man up on anyone, especially their best player on the field. We'll just forget about him and run back towards our own goal, just in case.
Yeah, I mean, why would you man up?
Mm-hmm.
It's silly. I want another view of the. I want to know who actually did the infringement. Like
good point.
Whose fault it was. Because I haven't. I was scrolling through the clips now just to make sure if we knew who it was. But the clip of the ref calling the back is actually funny.
Yeah,
he's like,
yeah,
no.
Yeah, I think they only had 3 in the center square. So
unfortunately the camera doesn't show who wasn't there.
Yeah.
But the older fellas wait, Clayton Oliver's not there. I'd argue he's worth potentially less than 500K. Cozzy Pickett, Mr. Cooks on Instagram, and best ruckman in the competition are all there.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Now, there was obviously some, not great stuff coming out of this, in particular on X.com, which has become the Wild West. A post thrown up of someone allegedly waiting by Simon Goodwin's car in the car park to have a stern word with him. Look, first of all, it wasn't the coach who chokes away a 9-goal lead in the last quarter.
No, because
first.
as much as you can yell at your team over the phone, it's you can't make that many blokes.
Exactly. He's not out there. First of all,
no.
Second of all, if you're going to do that, have a bit of decency like the rest of us and get above the players' race as they're exiting the field and yell at them. Like,
that's not where I thought that was going.
Have a bit of decorum. Like, we know what flies and what's fine. We've seen the Carlton fans do it for like 2 years in a row.
Oh, no, that's fair, actually.
Just go do that. And leave the coach out of it. Like, it's not. You should be camped up next to bloody Petrarca's stove if you're going to be talking to anyone.
Yeah, you should be on. Oh man, what's his Instagram account called?
On Track.
On Track. Yeah, you should be on Track's cooking channel.
Exactly.
Saying, hey mate, that I don't know, Italian pasta salad looks really tasty and whatever, but how about that 9-goal deficit that you gave up on the weekend?
Exactly.
Hope the pasta salad tastes good, mate, because your cookbook might have to pay your wages next year, kind of thing. Like nothing too aggressive, but just give them a crack. I'm reading further. It turns out 7 Demons players lined up in attack was the problem. They weren't going for draw FC.
No,
they weren't
all
7
out.
in defense. It was 1 extra in attack, which is more confusing than I originally thought, if I'm honest. I originally thought they may have lined up with a few blokes extra in defense.
Extra in defense,
just to salvage something.
Yeah, it's
funnily enough, if you haven't been scoring the rest of the quarter, you're probably not going to be able to gamble at all in the last 8 seconds.
No, exactly. You've given up 9 goals. You're probably not winning that centre clearance. Let's be honest.
No. I wish we could easily see, like clearances from the centre over the course of a game, like on a worm on the AFL website. That'd be pretty cool. But the technology doesn't exist, so anyway, we'll move on.
Not for us, anyway.
Oh, it's the end.
Yep. Now, shoeing of the week. What do we have here? Where are we?
We probably need a tip first. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, I had Hoxeston.
Yep. 1 by 24. I had Suns.
Sorry, it wasn't Hoxeston. It was just Hock. There was no Hoxeston involved on the weekend.
Who do I have?
I put him down. You had... Oh, I made it funny. So I riffed on Crom. I turned them into Crumb.
Oh, right.
And then I called them Crumb in the last week's one. And then I was like, what's the crummiest thing I can think of? Bun me bun.
Okay, makes sense. Yeah. I was like, who won by 98? And I was like, no, Crows did. Cool. Them won by 98. And Tigers lost by 36. They tried.
Yeah, cool. So I guess we tipped this week then. Whew,
I suppose so. Where are we starting? Let's open the app.
We are Thursday night, so 7:30 p.m. Western Bulldogs, GWS Giants. Sounds like a good game for a Thursday night.
Mm-hmm. At Marvel, the other Western rivalry. These two teams don't like each other.
It's Derby week. I've got GWS. Sorry. Would be very happy if they didn't win this, but I'm taking GWS by 21.
Now the odds are a bit funny, but probably
Toby Green is out
because Toby Green is suspended for elbowing Isaac Heaney in the back of the head. Fair enough.
I don't think you should get 1 week for something that obvious.
especially when the bloke's already, like, it wasn't like, marking contest, but it was literally already tackled on the ground
It's
with
not a
another guy on top
tussle.
of
He's
him.
held down by two dudes, and then you come in and throw an elbow at him. It should be 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm. And Josh Kelly is injured for the Giants as well. Now, the road trip shouldn't cause them any issues because they're fine on the road usually, but
they're used to it.
Yeah. Do those players outs make a big enough difference?
Not for me.
I don't know. Probably not. This is legitimate, like, fraud watch litmus test for the Dogs. If they lose this as home favourite, they're not playing finals, and they don't deserve to.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm backing the Giants to win that anyway. I'm just going to commit.
I'm going to go must win for the Bulldogs.
Fair. No, fair. The Bont might kick 4 goals or something.
Yeah, correct.
42 disposals, 4 goals, vibes.
Who knows? 3 players might combine for 16 goals again.
Oh, it's just such bad representation of stats. This is maybe the best use of the floating fixture, having that Thursday night and then Adelaide Hawthorn Friday night.
This might... I was going to say, there's not much you can do with the serving on Sunday. We can maybe ignore that. But this might be the best round of the season for primetime games.
Oh, I just saw Saturday.
Just scrolling through, I think it might be the best offering we've seen.
If we're talking just any game starting 7:30 p.m. or later, yes.
Correct. Yeah,
the 3 games that start at 7:30 or later are incredible. Yeah, we're on.
Okay, so Friday night, Adelaide Oval, Crows v Hock.
Let me put this one in my calendar. It's a tough one. I'm tipping Hock.
Yeah, understandable.
Adelaide good, but
Crows very
possible,
good.
I think,
at home.
Yeah.
Both teams, I think, are, from what I saw today, 1 and 2 on scores from rebounds, I believe. So this might legitimately be like a game of tennis, back and forth.
End footy.
Yeah. Like up and back, up and back. Might be a shootout.
I mean, I hope it's an even shootout. I really don't want to get Rick rolled at the Adelaide Oval, if I'm honest. Yeah, look, I think if I had to pick one game for the Hawks to lose over the next before finals, it'd be Adelaide. At Adelaide.
Just trying to see what else you got.
Because we've got Brisbane as well. That's the other tough game.
Pies next week.
That legitimately could go either way, though.
Pies D's Brisbane.
Yeah,
not too bad.
I feel more confident about
this is the
Pies
biggest can afford to
than
lose.
I would about this game.
Yeah. I'll go Crows.
Sensible.
All right, buried in 1:20 p.m. Saturday afternoon. Good spot for it. Demons versus Eagles.
Do anything else, Demons?
People First Stadium. Suns hosting the Tigers. Suns in all pink at home for the first time this season. They've done a little teaser of their re-release of pink merch online. People were asking when scarf because they hadn't dropped the scarf online. Turns out the scarf and predominantly pink cap that they're releasing will be at ground-only purchases. I imagine they'll add them to the online shop.
Guess where Isaac's going this
afterwards.
Saturday.
So I'll be there this Saturday just to get that, and then I might drive back home.
Watch the first half and then be like, okay, cool. This one's wrapped
exactly,
up.
Exactly. But yeah,
traffic.
we're in for a pink out on the Gold Coast. Hopefully the sunset.
You heard what you did, right?
Yeah, hopefully the
Yeah,
sunset plays its part in this as well.
Just get lost in the sun.
Yeah. So that would be good.
Yeah. I'm tipping the Suns on this one, given that Richmond are paying $11.50. Absolute shocker. The next game at 4:15 at the SCG has the exact same odds. Sydney $1.04, Essendon $11.50. It's Sydney.
You got to take Sydney. Both these teams pretty much out of it. Well, definitely out of it now. You'd expect.
Washed. Completely washed.
But I got to take the Swans.
Yeah, so even though they're washed, I should clarify.
Yeah. Given there's no odds on the Swans to make the top 8 anymore, I'd guess they're mathematically eliminated.
Yeah, no, they are. Yeah, they're cooked. I don't think it helped their chances that there's so many into top 8 games in the next couple of weeks. Because obviously the 4 points are going to go only into the top 8 as an option.
Yeah, the most games they can get to is if they won all 4 games is 13 wins, and if the Suns win this week, then they're essentially eliminated.
Yeah. Well, you can't bet on them judging by the live ladder.
Yep.
The lowest odds team you can bet on when you hop on the ladder is the Dogs at $26 to win the cup.
Yep.
But
Saturday evening,
the final primetime game. Pies Lions,
and they haven't doubled it up, which is nice. Pies Lions at the G grand final rematch from a couple of seasons ago.
The intern they assigned to round 21 knew what they were doing.
Yes, correct.
Collingwood. I think we're gonna have to go Pies.
Yeah. Lions will be licking their wounds from last week and then got to get on a plane down to the G.
You know what we say about getting beaten by the Suns? Hurt you for a couple of weeks.
It does hurt you for a couple of weeks. It's the sunburn effect. Can't shake it off.
It's good. It's good.
Within a week. That is good.
It's good. Yeah, it's not bad.
Oh, I'm going to write that down.
When in reality, it's just Matt Rowell running into you for 4 quarters.
It's just your body's covered in Matt Rowell shaped bruises.
Yeah, and also based on previous seasons, you're probably also feeling bad that you're letting the Gold Coast in to winning form.
Yes.
Which is probably something that'll be rectified next season. No one should ever feel bad about losing to them again.
Yep.
Well, until they end up like West Coast again, which is probably a decade or 2 away.
Hopefully a while away.
Yeah.
All right, and then Sunday, I plan a day out.
Don't watch footy on Sunday. No.
There's legitimately no point.
No, there's nothing good on.
There won't be anything.
Should we speed run it then? St Kilda North at St Kilda.
St Kilda.
Geelong Port. Geelong.
Jeremy Cameron over Port Adelaide again. Jeremy Cameron to have 2 wins over Port Adelaide this season. That's my prediction.
If that happened, that'd be so good. Oh, I'd love to see that. And then Freo Carlton. It's Freo. Freo paying $5.50 is a really easy way to lose your money. There we go. That was the tips. We've got actually quite a bit of AFL news this week.
We do. Shoe of the week. We can't do...
Oops, I'm so sorry.
Who's really bad?
Both Essendon and...
Richmond.
And Richmond were bad.
Should we rule both of them out?
Yeah, let's give... Should we just be really generous and give them Brisbane?
Yeah, why not?
I think just for the culture.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
Underdog on the
You could
road.
give them Brisbane Hawk or GWS. One of the primetime games, give them the monetary.
What if we gave them... I actually don't hate the Giants. Like, I picked the Bulldogs, but only because it's a must-win spot.
Yeah. Let's give them the Giants. We'll get that over and done with nice and early.
Yeah. All right, then you won by a smaller amount this week.
So I go.
You can go first.
I'm in two minds.
Mm-hmm.
Hawk's
not going to win, buddy.
Well, I know Hawk's not going to win. Well, I know that it's not shoe-inable.
Yes. I mean, you can.
Do I shoe in the Crows?
Emotional
hedge.
Mm.
Because then I feel slightly good.
Sure.
About potentially losing that game.
Sure.
Or do I just take Melbourne?
You know, this I don't know if they're doing it this season, the Demons. Seem very, friendly, lovey-dovey. I don't think they're doing mouth guards at training this year.
Not a fucking chance.
But they would have copped a spray.
They would have absolutely copped a spray.
They certainly cannot lose this game.
It's genuinely...
This is a can't-lose game for Melbourne.
They can't lose anything else ever again at this rate. D's or Freo. I have more faith in Freo is the thing.
Oh, yeah.
Freo. Yes,
Ballsy.
Freo, please. Freo, please.
Ballsy.
I was thinking about it, and I was like, if I choose the Crows, all I'm gaining is feeling good about that. When there's so many other good options, it's like, why would I choose that?
Yeah.
Freo are absolutely winning. You're actually, if I'm willing to give you 1.5 shoe-in points if Jeremy Cameron.
I'm going to shoe in Jeremy Cameron, and
you get 1.5 points if Jeremy Cameron wins.
Okay.
And that way, because we're tied right now, and that way it doesn't come down to margin at the end of the year.
Sure.
Yeah.
What if the Cats win? Do I get one, or is it is my pick Jeremy Cameron?
No, you can still have one for Cats.
Okay.
I just think it's a funny take to crack in on, so I think you should get an extra.
I will be the first person in this country to post Jeremy Cameron 2 wins over Port Adelaide this season.
Please be that. And Kiss of Death has Giants. Good luck. AFL News, I suppose. Got a little bit.
AFL News. We did Suns pink at home. Best season ever. Blah, blah, blah. Now, based on the stat, Brisbane's now on the list of teams that can't win the flag. So we are now whittled down to Cats, Dockers, Suns. Obviously can't beat themselves.
Can't lose themselves.
and Giants are the only teams that can win. And that could still change because the Suns still played the Giants once more at the Solarium.
We just have to wait. We just have to wait and see that.
Correct. In a bring a friend for free game.
Oh, sweet! I'll fly up.
Yeah. They were a bit sneaky because they sent that through today via email, and I was like, I saw the thing. I was like, oh yeah, sweet, free ticket into Richmond.
No. That'd be silly.
Don't be silly. It's a pink game. You got to be there. You got to buy a ticket. Brisbane can't win the flag, so rule them out. Nick Dacos had 40 plus disposals and 3 goals.
Pretty good.
He's 22. He's now already had as many of those games as Lethal Lee Matthews had in his career. And the only other person to have more is the GOAT, the son of God, Gary Ablett Jr. He had 3 of those games.
Ooh. Speaking of lethal, I've actually got a segue for that.
Okay.
The Lee Matthews 2, Electric Boogaloo, Mr. John Newcomb just signed an extension.
Mm-hmm. 6 years?
I forget. 6 years. And we're calling it Jai Wednesday.
Okay.
Because I was meant to say we had the best Meek Monday of all time,
Mm-hmm.
and that was Lloyd Meek sharing his contract extension, which I think was 2 or 3 years.
Yep.
Till 2029. So actually 4. So there you are. It's a good time to be a Hawk fan.
Yeah, I'd say so.
And our Lloyd and Saviour posted, "Nowhere I'd rather be."
Mm-hmm.
With his contract signing. So
there you go.
Cute.
Pretty good.
And Jacob said, "I think we did that when we bowed to him in the Guard of Honor." So we're taking complete credit.
I imagine you certainly would have played a part.
Yeah, no one else has ever had that happen to them in the Guard of Honor. Especially with wordplay at the same time. Like, that's just incredible. Yeah.
Yes.
So,
yes.
Yeah.
Very true. Now, I've got the NAS stat here on the back of their biggest ever fourth quarter comeback win. The last Saint to have 34 plus disposals and boot 4 goals in a game was Lee Montagna in 2010. When the Saints were good.
A lot of Lee stats going around.
Yeah. Last time they were good. And
Montagna.
Yeah. And the only other thing that blessed footy news was Patrick Dangerfield getting subbed out and then eating a kebab on the bench during the
game. Yeah. which is so good.
Yeah.
Because he was hoofing into it too.
He was really tucking in.
The dude next to him looked like he really wanted one as well. Yeah. I've actually got one more thing, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I lied. So, I was meant to say this during the Saints Demons game. Victoria Police actually shared the game. Fatigued, 8 seconds behind the wheel could cost you more than a footy match. A micro sleep can last up to 8 seconds. At 100 kilometers an hour, that's like driving 2 footy fields with your eyes closed, which we assume is what Melbourne were doing.
Oh, man.
Someone posts in the comments, do the D's fans get sympathy discount when they get pulled over? Victoria Police respond, if anything, you should get a bigger fine for Sunday's performance.
They skipped. It was doubled down. Oh, how good.
Been slam dunking them, dude. So
how good.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I saw the initial bit. I didn't realize it went so deep.
Yeah. So, like, I just like how specific the stat is that they chose. It happens to line up so incredibly well.
Mm-hmm.
And, should the police be posting memes?
Yes.
They should, because it's probably a 16-year-old they're paying minimum wage to post these memes.
Yes, correct.
Could there be better places your tax dollars could go?
Yes.
Maybe. I assume they also post helpful things on there, like Queensland Health does. They post a meme and then the top comment is like the actual funny thing.
Useful information.
Not funny thing, the useful information.
Yeah. Surely.
So, yeah. There you are. That is footy.
Very good. I had one more thing to cover.
Our quick episode is 2 hours and 15 minutes.
I know.
Because we ragged on.
This is just before we flip a coin.
45 minutes.
And this is a slightly related to flipping a coin, more specifically around one day a year where we flip a couple coins at a time. Don't ever say that the Prime Minister doesn't do anything to help the country.
Is this in relation to him wearing Hawks kit while he was overseas?
No.
Unfortunate.
But the Prime Minister is set to table a 2-year beer tax freeze to help curb the cost of living. And for those that don't know, the beer tax goes up every quarter. So this is a big deal.
I love that it's in relation to the cost of living.
Yeah.
Only in Australia can you call the cost of beer the cost
Part
of
of the
living.
cost of living. Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty good though.
It is pretty good because it means that our $12.10 beers at the footy should stay $12.10 for at least the next 2 years.
No, they'll just do the new season price hike thing again anyway.
True. Yeah, true. Good point.
Don't get fucking ahead of yourself.
It might be reflected in pubs, but it certainly won't be reflected in stadiums.
No, not a chance. And your cup will be slightly smaller.
Shrinkflation.
Yeah, it's real.
All right.
Should we flip and dip?
Let's flip and dip. Nice one. I like it.
It's actually,
Here we go.
yeah, I don't know how we haven't come with that before.
It is my flip. Tails. Oh. Heads.
Wow.
Wow.
A loss from you.
I know. I feel like it was a very slow rotation tonight. Maybe that was just me.
That felt like it watching it too.
Yeah, it's like it's in slow-mo. All right. I am 32 and 21 lifetime.
Oh, fuck
60%.
off. Just fuck off.
All right.
Typical.
Thanking you. See you next week.
No. Thank you. And back to the studio. Cheerio.